All right, so Memorial Day weekend, that was our unofficial start to summer, right? As it gets warmer out there, more of us are ready to just get outside. But then you might say, well, how do I do that in Boston? Well, we have just the person here who wants you to get outside this summer. We are so excited to welcome the Director of Nightlife Economy, also dubbed the Nightlife Czar, Miss Corean Reynolds. We are so happy to have you tonight. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
So first, we have to make sure our viewers understand, what do you do as the Director of Nightlife Economy? We're just going to start right there on the ground level.
Let's do it. So in the past, other administrations have focused on different nightlife initiatives. They've piloted a few things, but there's no dedicated person to really trying to address those issues.
Right.
And so Mayor Michelle Wu decided to create this position in early 2023 to have someone to focus on those issues, to address the nightlife economy, to strengthen our overall 24-hour economy.
Now, nightlife economy in itself is also going to be a new phrase for some people watching. So, I got to ask you, what does nightlife economy include? It feels all-encompassing.
Yeah, so I serve as a vital link to connecting the nightlife economy and City Hall. And what is that, right? A lot of folks may think bars, restaurants, and nightclubs.
Right.
And those are large industries in the nightlife economy, but it's also our third shift workers who work in hospitals, folks who are providing public resources and services at night, our firefighters. It runs the gambit. And so our city doesn't shut down after 5, and that's what this role focuses on, those issues.
Now, you've been in your post for about 2 years or so now. What would you say has been the most challenging part? Because I'm sure there have been some fun parts, but some challenging parts too.
Yeah, well, as I said, there are many stakeholders in the nighttime economy. And so being able to listen and hear out the varying wants and needs and concerns, and then also thinking through holistic and systemic solutions, you have to be thoughtful, and sometimes there's some compromise in that.
Totally. Now, okay, Corean, you and I are both young, so you're going to understand when I say this. You're out. It's a Friday night in Boston. It's a Saturday night in Boston. You're done. You had a great time. You went to see a show or a concert or whatever you were doing. It's late, and now you're hungry, and you're like, there's nowhere for me to go. Where do we go to eat?
Well, I have a solution for you.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
So in the coming weeks, we're going to announce the Late Night Food Truck Network.
Okay, you've got my attention.
So basically, it will be 7 locations throughout the city to address that late night hunger. And we're not just addressing it for folks who are going out to concerts and clubbing, but we also want to address the issue of access to food late at night for our third shift workers. So nurses and folks who have been helping you at that theater or bar that you've been at, or a firefighter who wants a snack at night. And so we're really excited about this initiative. We'll have the lottery on June 6th, and then shortly after we'll announce all 7 locations and who's going to be at those locations.
Oh, this is great. This means you got to keep up with her, okay? Because
you heard it here first.
We like to support each other in the city, so we got to keep up with this for sure. Also, I want you to talk to us about how equity is a priority when it comes to building up the nightlife in our city.
Yeah, equity is important to this work, but it's important to the overall administration, ensuring that folks have the place where they can have fun and celebrate, create community, feel welcomed, feel identified. It is super important. And we've invested in this in a few ways, but one specifically is through our space grant program. And this is a program where we have invested directly into businesses to build their brick and mortars. As a result of this program, we've been able to invest in ideas like Danny's Queer Bar over in the Back Bay, and then also Sorrel and Lime over in Dorchester. And
what is so nice is, that when you see yourself, you're going to go back again.
Exactly.
You're going to tell a friend.
Exactly.
So, which is why the investment in the equity is so important. Now, your job is also about keeping folks safe while they're enjoying the nightlife here. And I think sometimes people don't think about how important safety is as a part of your job as well.
Yeah, as they say, safety first. And so last fall, we identified some issues like drink spiking, right? And so how we've addressed that is we distribute 33,000 drink spiking prevention covers to 40 different bars throughout the city. And so we're not going to stop there. In the fall, we're going to distribute even more of those drink spiking prevention covers to ensure that we are hitting that issue right on the head and taking agency in our safety.
Now, Corinne, you know, I don't have to tell you, Boston catches a lot of flack for its nightlife, especially when you have cities like New York and Philly and DC. I did my homework a little bit. I know you're a Chicago girl, so you know if you're in Chicago, this is not that hard. But tell us about the parts of town that are actually thriving, because I'm sure there are parts of town that are thriving in terms of our nightlife.
Yeah, you know what those parts are? Every part of Boston.
I like it. Okay.
There is something for anyone throughout the city of Boston. There are 23 different neighborhoods, and nightlife looks differently in each one of those neighborhoods, whether it's going to Campus Studio for a paint night over in Hyde Park, or going down to Back Bay to Hugh, or seeing a show at Brighton Music Hall or at Midway Cafe. Boston has a little bit of everything, and our nightlife is representative of our rich culture and the different identities throughout the city.
Then it's important that people hear that, because you want to encourage people to check out different parts of the city, and maybe just not the Back Bay or the downtown or the financial district, but somewhere outside.
Exactly.
Okay. Now, here's the really important part. If people have ideas for you, they're like, I didn't know she did all that. How can I tell her about my ideas? Because I'm sure sliding into your DM is not the most productive way to do that. So how do they reach out?
People do that.
I'm sure they do.
You know, we try to meet people where they are, but if you really want to contact me, you can just hit me up at nightlife@boston.gov.
All right. Well, you heard it here. We want you to get outside. Corean Reynolds, Director of Nightlife Economy. And we're going to be outside as soon as this rain cooperates with us.
Amen to that.
Thank you for joining us, and we'll be right back.